Hello, welcome to Go Ape Bingo. It is March, and this is Holly from Project Chimps, and we are having the Great Ape Escape, as you saw in that video, 5K-ish, next Saturday. So join us for the event. You can find how to register at the link that I'm going to put up in a second. Got to get the links up. It's at our projectchimps.org. I can't find the events link. Where is it? Let's bring Jolene on.
Oh, hello! I see you have a
Hello,
special
Jolene.
guest of your own over there.
Yeah, he wouldn't leave me alone, so it got me kind of discombobulated.
Yes.
That's
Oh,
Milo.
well.
Yeah, he wants to be the
Well,
special guest.
well, good. We love to have special guests. Hello. Oh, well, I'm glad everybody's here. It is March, so of course we're ready for St. Patty's Day. Oh, hello. Yes, and it's also our 5K month, so I hope everybody's ready to come out and give us a run or a hike or a walk or a crawl all the way to the end.
Or just talk
Or
with your friends
stroll.
all the way up the mountain.
Exactly. Yes, because it's going to be a hoot and it's only a week away. Well, in a couple days. So you've still got time to register. I hope you're all going to join us. If you can't, that's okay too. Just send money. No problem. Now, we should probably let people know we've had a little switcheroo. Yes, our amazing volunteer coordinator, Kathryn, had some emergencies, so she can't join us tonight. So I'm going to put Holly in the hot seat. Yes, we haven't seen Holly before, so she's going to be our special guest tonight.
We might have to get Milo involved too.
Yes, that's fine. Yeah, we'll ask him some questions. I don't have a problem with that. It's good. It's good.
So here's the proper link for the events.
Oh, there you go.
And there you can find the 5K-ish. We're calling it an ish because it's not quite a 5K, so it's not officially marathon status, but it's close. And because you don't have to run, you can walk. It's also kind of ish-ish, right?
Yes. I agree with that. Now, I did it last year. Some of you may have seen me last year. If you came out to the event, I helped with the warm-up, and I walked it. About 10 feet of it, I walked it. Yeah. It was fabulous. Yeah, those last 10 feet were easy. Yes, exactly. So we'll talk a little bit more about that and all of the other events coming up because it is our event season. Yes, we got a lot of good things happening. That's probably why Kathryn was busy. She does so much for all the volunteers that participate in all of these events and make them happen. Yeah, so remember, you can volunteer with us, you can just participate in events with us, or you just send us money. Whichever one is most useful for you, that's fine by us too.
Here's the volunteer link. If you're interested in volunteering, we're going to talk about volunteering a little bit later when Jolene's interviewing me. And I'm also going to talk about things to do with video and photography. So it'll be fun.
Absolutely. Yes, I agree. So let's get started with bingo and we can come back to all of that wonderful stuff.
I'm going to bring Ima on.
Video. Yeah, okay. Yeah, sounds good. Okay. Hi, Ima. Hello. Hello. There you are. Yes.
Dan K had the best thing, a country song called Holly in the Hot Seat.
Oh, yes. Oh, perfect.
That Do you know any lyrics from that?
Oh, hey, Dan, can you put some lyrics into that song?
Oh, so Dan's in the comments talking about it. Oh, fabulous. I didn't even notice all of that.
Yes.
Has it started? Yes, it has, Samantha. Woohoo. Yes, Alyssa. Oh, hello. Hey, Holly. Hi, Milo. Looking well, yes, I'm looking snazzy, but thank you for saying so.
Yeah, you guys are all festive. I just have my Project Chimp shirt on. It's got a chimpanzee, so got a little green.
You should have seen the leprechaun that Jolene had to sit on to get that hat.
That's right. What are you talking about? He's still wearing the hat. Yeah, you get lost in that. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Okay. Well, Holly, so Oh, look what she's got. She's got her 10th anniversary glassware for her cocktail tonight.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
And you can
those
get
at
one
our-
of these at Cheers for Chimps.
Yes, our events throughout our 10th anniversary year, you can get the 10th anniversary Cheers for Chimps glass, or if not, just make your own cocktail in your own glass. That's okay too. Okay, so I guess we need to go over how to play bingo because we got a few slow ones in the crowd still.
I will go over it. Here's the
We
card.
will go over prizes too. Yes. Okay. So, so for all of the rest of you that don't know, we're playing bingo. So that's 5 in a row, up, down, or diagonally. On your card, on your virtual card, you will see that you have 3 tabs across the top to choose from. You can pick, you want to go to all of those because that's 3 cards you're playing at once. So enjoy that. Right in the middle, we've got a free space for you. And that's so that you don't have to get 5. You can just get 4. If you've been cocktailing, we don't want you to have to pay too much attention. No. So now down below, once you have 5 in a row, we're going to hit the I have bingo link. Yes, right there. I have bingo. Wonderful. Okay. Now don't do it early because it won't let you. Yeah. Now, the most important link is down at the bottom. You can also choose to donate money there. But if you're not playing bingo with you, and I don't know why you're not, so maybe go get that going on. But if you're not, you can go to our website and donate money. That's okay too. Yep. We're here every month to entertain you, but it's not just for that. Yeah, we're trying to support Project Chimps too. Yeah, did you not know that? Yeah, that's what it's all about. Yep.
Someone's playing from Canada.
Oh, somebody in Canada. You absolutely can play because there's no cost to enter. We're not under gambling rules. So, yeah, you can still win the prize. We may charge you to mail it all the way to Canada, but that's just who we are. Yeah, so our prize for the first one is the chimpanzee coaster set. Now, these are coasters that you can also get when you go to our Cheers for Chimps when you get your glassware, but we're going to send you a selection of 3 of the different ones. Some of my favorites are Lindsay's I Give Into Beer Pressure. Yeah, that one's nice. I like that one. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Don't be a chimp. Use a coaster. All those good ones. Yeah. It's rose. You got to stop and smell the rosé. Yeah, that's for our wine events. I like that one too. Yeah. So they're all there and you can win one. And I think it's time for us to get started on our first game. So what do you think, Ima? Do you want to give it a shot?
Yes.
Okay.
So Ima is a little bruised this week.
Oh, bruised bananas.
But the problem is my bruise was not brown. My bruise was purple.
Oh, well, don't do that.
No.
Be more careful.
Yes.
Okay. So, Ima, let's give them a few to start with.
Your first ball is N32. N32. Your next ball is N40. N40. Your next ball is I30.
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 Okay, so that's your first 3 balls. That ought to get you going. And then we're going to continue on as we normally do. And Holly, I understand you have some great pictures and videos of our birthday chimps again.
I do. And I just put the link to play in our chat. So you should see it on YouTube or Facebook. And you can click on it and go to our app and be able to play from there. If you want to play, or you can just watch. We got quite a few people watching. So
yeah, that's fine too. But you might want to go play. And we have other prizes coming too, not just coasters. So if coasters aren't your thing, give it a minute. Yep. Oh no. Dan K just said we should make banana pudding. Oh, brutal. Okay. Well, so let's give everybody but Dan one more number, and then we'll start with our birthday chimps. Yes.
Just so you know, I was hobbling all week on that sore banana leg.
You're always hobbling. What do you talk?
Know. Your next ball is 070.
070. 070. Okay, well, our first birthday chimp that we're going to talk about is Dawn. We're going to talk about Dawn. Yeah. Dawn, her birthday is on the 12th. So it was just a couple days ago, but not to worry. Most of our chimps don't have calendars. So you can send her a gift anytime you want. There's the lovely Dawn. Now, Dawn came to us in 2022. So she's one of our more recent arrivals. Yes. She came to us over the summer. So she was kind of part of our last groups that have come to the sanctuary. Now, when first arriving, Dawn seemed to prefer the floor. Yeah, a lot of our chimps, because they were born in captivity, they don't climb quite as much as some of the wild chimps do. Some of them are happy to just hang around on the floor. But it turns out that Dawn has been climbing a lot more lately. She's enjoying it. She's enjoying it. That looks like it could be you, so there's no need to peek out. You and Dawn, you could be sisters. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So why don't we give them one or two more numbers and I'll tell them a little bit more about Dawn after that.
Thank you, Alyssa. I appreciate the
Yes, smack
comment.
Dawn for us. Not Dawn, Dan.
There you go.
Yes. Nobody smacked Dawn. It's her birthday.
Yay. Your next ball is N37.
N37. N37.
And isn't today National Pie Day?
It is National Pie Day, isn't it? It
Yes.
is. Yes. Well, I hope you're all having a piece of pie as well.
Ooh.
Mhm.
And it's also my sister's birthday.
Oh my goodness.
And she's a kumquat.
Oh, I see. Not a pie or a banana?
Not a pie or a banana.
Okay.
She's a kumquat.
Okay. Well, so now Dawn loves to raspberry when she wants to demand food or juice. That's the one. Yeah. Yeah. A lot of our apes like to make raspberry noises. Yeah. We had a group visiting recently and they heard this and they're like, oh, your chimps are so flatulent. And I'm like, no, they're making that noise on purpose. So they like to do that when they want to get their caregiver's attention, get some food, get some juice, whatever they might want. Yeah. Now, Dawn is frequently seen playing with the younger females in her group. She is. And she's been the most enthusiastic about meeting new males. Yes, she was introduced to some new males when she got here, and she's enjoying it. Yeah, smart girl. Yeah.
Ha-cha-cha-cha.
Ha-cha-cha. Okay.
Hey, if I did a raspberry in
Yes.
a restaurant,
Yes.
is it going to help with my service or not?
I don't think so. I don't think so. I think it's the equivalent of snapping your fingers. They just don't like it. Our caregivers find it hysterical, though. So maybe they'll give you some nuts and juice.
There you go.
If you do it next time you're around the sanctuary. Yeah. Let's give them a couple more.
Your next ball is 065.
065. 065. Oh, well, and speaking of I forgot to tell you. Dawn would like for her birthday mixed nuts. Yes, she likes the nuts. Many of our chimps do enjoy them. You can, if you're nearby, you can drop off some nuts for us, or just go to our wish list and have them sent direct. Yeah, make Dawn happy for her birthday, and of course all of her social mates, because we don't put our birthday kids in the corner and let them have the snack alone. They share. They share. Yeah, you do. Okay, let's give them one or two more, and then we'll go on to our next birthday chimp. Yes, we will.
Next ball is G57.
G57. Yes.
Do chimps eat cashews?
Yes, I believe they do. Yes, that's part of the mixed nuts I believe they've gotten before. I think so. Yeah.
I'm a
Yeah.
likes cashews.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna give them one more ball.
Your next ball is 067.
067. 067. So Rocco is our next birthday chimp that we're going to talk about. Good old Rocco. Rocco's birthday is on the 20th. So if you want to be timely, you still have the ability to get him a gift for his birthday. Like I said, he's not very particular. Most of our chimps, they just like a gift. So it's not a big problem. There's lovely Rocco. He's adorable. He was born in 89, so he's a bit older. Yeah, some of our chimps have a few more years on them. So he's got 35 years, I guess it would be this year. Oh, welcome, Rocco. Now, Rocco came to us in 2019, so he's been with us for a little while. Now, here's the fun fact about Rocco. Yes, when mirrors were first put into the villa, Rocco enjoyed sitting in front of them and just watching himself eat. Okay, Rocco. Well, that's a fun fact, I guess. It's a weird fact, but it's a fun fact. Yeah, that's Rocco for you, though. Yeah. Now, he had a rough start when we first began integrating him with a new group of girls. However, the struggle, he grew through that struggle, when he was struggling with that whole integration, he grew really close to the alpha female, Lindsay. Yes, she's quite the girl. Yes, she is. And Rocco's a fan. So he stayed close by her side quite a lot. That's our Rocco. Yep. Let's give him another ball or two.
Your next ball is N31. N31. Your next ball is I-24.
I-24. Yes. Oh, well, welcome back, Holly. How are you?
Hey, I have a little bit of video of Rocco and Kirk playing, so I'm going to play it for you guys.
That sounds fabulous.
Okay, awesome. Here it is.
Great.
Okay.
Okay, so there's the boys roughhousing a little bit, as well. And he's not a young boy anymore either, but apparently he still likes a good playtime. Yeah, that's wonderful. Oh, I love it. And that's important because that was Kirk, and we know that Rocco has a friendship with the alpha male Kirk. Yeah, they're close. Yeah, that's wonderful. So good to know. And he is known as a Chimp's chimp by all of our caregivers. They call him the Chimp's chimp. So, and that, you can kind of see that the way he interacts with Kirk. I think you can. He's very expressive, those big wide eyes. We love him. Okay. Well, you know what, I think it's time we gave them another ball or two.
Your next ball is N34.
N34. N34.
And your next ball is I-22.
I-22. Very good. Very good. Okay, I should mention what Rocco wants for his birthday most. Let me take a double look. I don't want to give you the wrong ideas. Gift request from Rocco. He likes juice. Oh, yes. Well, many of our chimps like a lot of different juices, but he is too. You can mix it up because he's not particular to any one juice, but just make sure if you drop it off yourself that it's 100% no sugar added. We don't like them to get too much sugar. No, it's not great for them. Chimps in the wild aren't exposed to quite as much sugar as we are. No. But you can also go to the wish list. Yeah, we've got the good ones there. So that's great.
Then why would you drink it?
Why would you drink it?
No, why would you drink it if it were 100% sugar-free?
Not 100% sugar-free, just no added sugar, because the fruits already have a lot of sugar in them. But sometimes they add even more sugar to make them really sweet.
What about juicy juice?
Juicy juice, I think, has a lot of sugar, but they may have a no extra sugar added variety. So that too. I mean, those guys will drink it, but we're just trying to keep them healthy too. Yeah.
Have you ever eaten sugar-free cake?
Sugar-free cake? Oh, that sounds horrible.
Oh, it is awful.
Why have cake?
Terrible.
Just have an apple if you want. Yeah. And that's what a lot of our chimps do. They have an apple.
Or you can have banana.
Or a banana. Yes. Well, if it is 100% juice with no added sugar, they would love it, and our caregivers would be happy about it too. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and give them a ball or two, and then we'll talk about our next chimp.
Your next ball is B9.
B9. Okay, well, B is a good one because I was going to talk about Babette. Yes, Babette. Oh, she's a sweet little girl. Oh, see, I'm making my pantoots already. Oh. Yes. So Babette was born on the 11th of March. So hers was earlier this week also. Oh, look how adorable. Oh, my goodness. She's my favorite, She's my favorite. Yeah. So Babette came to us last summer also. Oh, look there's another one. Oh, she's looking a little rougher there, but, sometimes a long night will do that to you. I certainly understand. Yeah. Now, Babette loves to display, to show everybody in her social group that she's very dominant in the group. So we like that about her quite a lot. And over the past year and a half, Babette has really flourished. She's a higher ranking female in her group over in the side B of Chateau. Yeah, that's one of the places where the chimps live, the Chateau. And she's on side B because there's it's like a duplex. There's two sets there. And she has strong bonds with a lot of the other females in her group. She really enjoys her morning ritual too. Do you have a morning ritual?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
I have to water pick my teeth.
I see. And you use water for that. That's
Yes.
interesting. Okay. Well, Babette likes to spend time on the porch during the first shift of the day, while her group members. Ooh, I shouldn't have so many cocktails all at once. While her group members gather inside for breakfast. Babette takes advantage of the quiet moments outside. So she just enjoys being by herself a little bit, I think. Now, whether she's rubbing her back on the walls or lounging in the hammock, she really enjoys peaceful moments before the day begins. And maybe that includes water picking, but I mean, they have the little lick-sit thing there. So the water shoots in their mouth so they can water pick too.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, well, Babette, happy birthday, hun. Now, her true passion is fruit. Well, I think we can say that about most chimps, really, though, right? They're frugivores. So, yeah, I learned that from my sister, Jane. She told me, no, they don't like Oreos. They like fruits. So that's what I feed them now when I'm up there is fruits. Yes, it's true.
I like Oreos.
I like Oreos. However, her true passion lies in the realms of fruit. So, watermelon, mango, Babette will love it. Does that mean that's what she'd like for a gift? Nope. She wants a green cactus toy. Yeah, she loves those. She's fixated on them. We'll have to get her new ones all the time. So check our wish list. Get her that cactus toy. I guess green's a color for her, like blue for Naya, right? Yeah, maybe.
Are the cactus prickly?
I would say not. It's probably a toy, so I bet they're just rubbery. Yeah.
And then what time do the chimps go to bed?
I think whenever they want. They're very large and very aggressive. So we don't make them go to bed. We don't tuck them in. No, but I think most of them go to bed right around sunset. Although I've been up there at 3 a.m, they're up again, screaming and yelling and hooting and hollering. I don't know. Maybe it's a party. I don't know.
Is this your midnight walks?
Yes. When I get up in the middle of the night, yes, I can hear the chimps. It's true.
Did you get lost on the way to the bathroom again?
Okay, yeah, sure. That's why. Yes, that's why I have midnight walks. It's true. Now, Dan K wants to know, do bananas have teeth? No, because then they bite the chimps back. So that doesn't happen. No. The chimps just bite them. Okay, let's give them a couple more balls.
Your next ball is I-25.
I-25, everybody. I-25.
Followed by 075.
75. Dan K says, Jolene takes a 3-hour midnight walk only when I can't find my way back to the cabin. So most nights, yeah. Okay, let's talk about Lance. Lance is our new birthday boy that we're going to talk about now. Lance was born on the 2nd of March. So early at the beginning of the month with his birthday. He was born in 2003. Oh, and by the way, if you guys are interested in all the facts about all our chimps, you can find it on our website. Yeah, on the Meet the Chimps section. It's fabulous. So Lance is from March. His arrival day with us was in 2017. So he's been with us for quite a while. Yeah. So he's quite relaxed here, I think. Now he's very excitable and he needs his group to calm him down sometimes. Yeah. Lance gets going. Apparently so. Yep. Now, his close relationship with Bo, who is our highest ranking chimp in his social group, allows him to get away with a lot. Yeah, if you know the king, you do what you like. Yeah, that's what the rule is. Yeah. Now, his interactions with Genesis, which is one of the females in their social group, doesn't always end well for him, though. Yeah. So getting away with everything doesn't always work with the ladies, I'm thinking. Yep. So he's been pulling off some real surprises lately. He's striking up some new friendships. He's having a good time, and he's a little more carefree. So we're glad to see that for Lance as he gets a little older.
And he's a Pisces.
He is a Piscis. Yes. Yes. That's true, I think. I have no idea, really.
Yes.
It's not my sign, so I don't know. My sign is yield. So
yeah.
What do I know? Okay. Now Lance has learned a lot from other females in the group, Samira, Emma, and of course Gracie, because who couldn't learn from beautiful Gracie? So they've warmly welcomed his change in behavior and they engage with him more. So well done, Lance. You're becoming a man about town, it looks like. Okay. So let's give him one or two more. I know we're getting towards, we got to be getting towards the end of our first bingo game. How many of you are close? You have to tell us, or we don't know otherwise.
Your next ball is B12. B12.
B12.
Your next ball
B12.
is G48.
G48.
Do you want one more?
Well, Alyssa says she's only one away, so let's not give her one more yet, just in case. Just in case. Holly, were you gonna tantalize us with some more videos?
I have a older video, but it's when Lance and Latricia meet for the very first time. So this is during introductions. The chimps come to us in same-sex groups, and then we slowly introduce them. So this is Lance and Latricia coming together for the first time.
Sounds fabulous.
Let me get it on here.
Here they come. Yes, they're coming. Lance and Latricia.
Here it goes.
Wrong thing.
He's bowing to her, and she backs off a bit, but basically he wants her physical contact, 131. And he again, bipedal, big action, bowing to her, wants to make sure she is not going to do anything crazy. She's a bit picking up. He just embraces her again and again. Wonderful, and she, of course, embracing him too.
Oh, that's adorable. Oh, my goodness. Oh, I love that. Yeah, sometimes we tell you about our chimps and how they can be a little aggressive and a little bit dangerous, but they also really enjoy each other, and they have some wonderful interactions, often reassuring each other with hugs. I saw that happen this weekend. Yes, Naya was very upset about the lunch, and her alpha prince had to run over and comfort her, and that was very nice. It calmed her right down. So we love to see that. Alyssa, you're just going to have to wait a second. We're not getting to that next number yet. Because before we do, I have to tell you that Lance would love to chew on something. So you can send him a chewy gift, like the dental toys that are on our wish list. Yes, you can. So that's what he'd like for his birthday time. Honestly, I think he'd be fine sharing some of the juice or nuts that you send too, but maybe give him a chewy dental treat or a big chewy Kong toy. That would be great. Yep. All right, Ima. I guess we'd better give Alyssa another number to see if she can make it.
Your next ball is G46.
G46. G46.
All right, next ball.
Yes, let's give them another one.
Your next ball is I28. I28.
I28. Yes. I don't think I have anything else to share about Lance. Let me just check because he does some cool things and I want you to know about them. He has played with every chimp in his social group. Oh, we have a bingo. Oh, okay. Well, then I won't tell you any more about Lance because there's not much more anyway. Let's talk about the bingo. Who won bingo?
Dan Karpf.
Dan Karpf. Dan. Yeah. Was Dan the one that said I take 3-hour naps when I get lost and that we should make banana pudding?
Yes.
I don't know, Dan. Maybe we won't send that prize after all. I don't know. Okay. Well, anyway, Dan, remember the trick is go ahead and email us at events@projectchimps.org just to make sure. I understand Alyssa is going to knock you down and take the gift when it arrives. Nonetheless, go ahead and check in with us and we'll get that sent out to you as soon as we can. I won't say right away, because we have to take care of the chimps first and then we get to things like sending out prizes. So it might take us a couple of days, but you'll get it. No worries. Okay, Dan Karpf, well done. And I think that Ima's gonna share your information with our group too. But just in case, go ahead and send us a line. No worries. Okay, well that's wonderful. So we finished in the first half hour with our first game. It's like perfect timing. Yeah. So Holly, I think you have a little treat for us though before we interview you as the Kathryn stand-in.
Yes. Would you like to see the volunteer video?
I would, yes.
Okay.
And some of you might want to volunteer, so watch closely.
We have this new series on YouTube on the Project Chimps channel called Inside Project Chimps. And this is one of the people that we interviewed. It happens to be Steve Mango, a volunteer. Let me get it up here. Here he is.
He's a fruit too.
He is. He is. I'm a banana, Steve Mango, you know. Let's see what he has to say. Inside Project Chimps. Oh, indeed.
I'm Steve Mango. I generally work in facilities every Wednesday, but I've also been doing a lot of tours. I do special events. I do special errands with the chimp truck. Do just about everything, but my primary role is in facilities, and I've been volunteering here since early 2019, so that's 5 years. Okay, well, in facilities, which is my primary role here, it's something different every day. It's not a cookie cutter job. In fact, that's what I like about it. One day I might be repairing something, another day I might be building something, I might be doing some electrical work, plumbing work, you know, you name it. It's always something different. I drive the big tractor, I drive the chimp truck, I go down to Woodstock near Atlanta and I pick up wood wool for the chimps. I go get chimp chow and so on. In addition to that, you know, I work a lot of the events and I do a lot of the tours because, you know, I'm pretty familiar with the sanctuary, with the operation. I know quite a bit about it, and I kind of like to see the reaction of the guests when they see the chimps for the first time and they get all excited. So I like doing the tours as well. Well, I'm not sure which is the most common one, but one that I hear a lot is, "Oh wow, I didn't realize they were so big." These chimps, these are mostly adult chimps. When you see a chimp on a TV show or a movie and they're being cuddled or held by a human being, those chimps were probably raised from infants. And that's not the case here. These are mature chimps and they're not to be reckoned with. So there's no human contact, of course, between humans and chimps. One of my fondest memories is of a couple of years ago when I had the pleasure and honor of going in the chimp transport trailer down to New Iberia Research Center in Louisiana and picking up a group of chimps. That's the time that we got the 5 adult females, which we needed in order to corral a bunch of males that were misbehaving. So they needed to be put in line. We went and picked up 5 adult females and brought them back here to put those males in line. But a chimp transport is a pretty humbling thing. I mean, it's a pretty intricate operation. We go down there. It takes about 14 hours or so to get there. We stay overnight. We load the chimps. Actually, the research center loads the chimps into the trailer about 6 o'clock in the morning. And then we drive the whole way back 13 or 14 hours, not getting here until 9:30 or so at night. And I had the pleasure and honor to be involved in one of those transports as a driver.
That's fabulous. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he really is an amazing volunteer, everybody. He was Volunteer of the Year, too. I think that was just last year that he won that title. And well deserved. He has been on some of my tours, and it's fabulous to hear him talk about things. Oh, and Holly, I was in the gift shop this weekend helping out with some of the other volunteers. And he put in new lighting in the gift shop.
Oh, that's
There's nothing
great.
he won't do for us. There's nothing he won't do. Oh, he's fabulous. Oh, which brings me to another point. I noticed Elisa was asking about our polo shirts, and we do have those in the gift shop.
Oh,
So,
good.
Elisa, they're not available on our online shop, but check in with us. We can work something out to get you one sent through the mail or something, or just come up and visit and pick out all the wonderful stuff in our gift shop. Yeah, we can work that out. Send us a note. We'll figure it out. They'll forward it to me. I know that one guy, Pete, he's a pain in the butt, but he does an amazing job with the gift shop. Yep. So check him out. Yes. Send him a note. He'll get you a polo shirt. I'm sure he will. So, Holly, since Kathryn had some stuff come up and she could not be here, you're on the spot. Yes, you are. But even though we're going to put you on the spot, and I do want to hear about a little bit about what you do, I don't want to miss out on talking about volunteers. Kathryn has done an amazing job at the peak before COVID, of course. She had us up to 300 volunteers. That was pretty amazing. Now we are down to about 150, mostly due to COVID. So that's why we're welcoming more of you whenever you want. But Holly, can you tell us a little bit about your interactions with volunteers at Project Chimps?
Yeah, sure. We were just saw Steve's video, and just a couple days ago, I followed Steve and Rick, two volunteers around the sanctuary, and they were building a memorial bench and to put around a tree. So I got all that on video so we can learn more about how you can get a bench made for a loved one, or in your own memory, or whatever you want to do. It's called Tribute Bench, and it's on our website. You can see it there at projectchimps.org.
Absolutely.
And
Now, did you know, Holly, that memorial bench they put up, do you know who sponsored that? Because I
I'm gonna
do.
guess, but I'm not completely certain.
It was I'm a Banana.
Was
Yes,
it?
I'm a Banana did that
Oh,
memorial bench. Yes, for in honor of her mother and father. Yes. Yes.
oh, that's
So that's a great way to
awesome.
do them. Yeah.
Yeah,
Now,
so when we get the plaque, I'm gonna film that too, so we can show off whose it is. And then I want to
wonderful.
interview you, Ima, so I get the backstory.
Yes, yes,
Aw.
yes. I'm sure Ima will be happy to go over all of that with you. It's fabulous. But that brings up the point, Holly, that many of our volunteers are big donors too. But you don't have to be a volunteer to donate. And memorial benches is one great way to donate. Maybe you've lost a loved one, or even a loved pet, or maybe you just want to dedicate it to somebody that hasn't passed yet, just because they've had a big influence on your life. We have all kinds of naming opportunities for that. Now, if you're not a sucker and don't want to do just a tribute bench, you can name a whole building. Yeah, in fact, we've got an enormous one going up soon in our new habitat. Yes. So, if you got about $10 million, we'll talk. And we take checks. It's okay. Yeah. So, Holly, what other interactions have you had with the volunteers?
Sure.
Maybe in your line.
Yeah, I'm gonna show another video in a little bit, and it's a celebration video. So every other month or so, we have a celebration for the chimps, and it's usually thematic. This year, we're doing an African theme. So the video's name is called A Taste of Africa. And so, because the chimps can't be returned to Africa because they just don't have the skills to survive in the wild, we brought a little taste of Africa to the chimps. And who helps with all these videos and putting together the celebration? But the volunteers. And it's all a volunteer run initiative. They come up with the theme, they come up with the menu, they make all the food. We have visual enrichment. And this one in particular, the volunteers made these giant cardboard cutout animals that the chimps interacted with. And the chimps just see in the video, they just loved them. And they had African masks and big leaves, all sorts of stuff. And the volunteers do such a great job. It's a pleasure working with them and watching them. They're so detailed. When sometimes we have special treats for each specific chimp, they'll also put the name of the chimp on the item sometimes. Not that the chimp is going to read it and get the right thing, but the volunteers are so detailed and want to make sure that everybody gets something. That's like how extreme they go.
And those celebrations are great. And so that brings us to more your job too, because filming those celebrations so all of our guests here can enjoy them, that really is a lot of what you do, isn't it?
Yeah, and that's one of my favorite things. When I first started working here, we did it a little more often, and I was just a great fun thing to do every month. I think it got to be a bigger production than anticipated to pull off every month, so we've scaled back a little bit, but I still really love doing it. I have a fairly long lens, and I stand on top of a chateau or one of the villas on the rooftop, and I look out at the chimps, and they just enjoy getting the goodies, the treats, the food, the enrichment so much. It's just so cool to see them first coming out the door and running out. And what's funny too is they recognize my car. So I've been asked by the caregivers to not park too close to the villa windows on celebration days because the chimps won't shift. They won't behave like quite, they're too excited. They actually get so excited. They look out the window and then they tell all their buddies that we're coming with the goodies. And then they won't cooperate with the caregivers to get outside in a timely manner. So I have to park a little farther away so we can be a little more sneaky. They still find out.
Yeah, so you're a disruptive force then.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm a disruptive force.
That's because they want to be models.
Yes, it's true. Yeah. They all want to make sure they get the most time on camera. Yeah.
Yeah, and what's funny is not all the chimps go outside on the same day. So the group that's going out, they usually know what day they're going out. So they're super excited because they're going to get the goodies. But the other chimps that aren't going out may see me drive by and be like, "Oh, they're getting the goodies and we're not." But they know they're going to eventually get them because we make sure all the chimps get them because we do this over a course of 3 days.
Yeah, absolutely. But I'm sure the problem is, like children, the fact that they're getting it tomorrow doesn't matter today.
No, not at all. So they'll be watching us put it out in the yard because we go in there first before the chimps, and it's very safe.
It's better that you don't go in with the chimps.
Right.
Yeah.
Got all these protocols to make sure there's no chimps in the yard, and then us humans go in, put out all the goodies, and I usually film that. And then, the chimps are watching, so they're getting super excited. The ones that know that they're going out are even more excited. And then we go back out and then let the chimps out, and it's really fun to see.
Yeah. That's wonderful. Wonderful. Oh, but Holly, my goodness, that's just a great treat to be able to see them up close so often. As volunteers, everybody, we all often have opportunities to see the chimps, like through the kitchen window, or if we're giving tours, or even if we've reached the level of going into the villas and helping with chimp care. So there's a lot of ways, but those celebrations are special, and to be up where you can see them while they're enjoying that must be wonderful.
It is.
Yes,
it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
It's even at the window level, it's great to see them up close because what usually happens after they've had their fill at a celebration, the chimps will come to the window as if to say thank you, which is really special to see. They acknowledge you that you put all this stuff out for them. So that's really cool to see too.
Yes. Yes, I imagine it is. Oh, now, Holly, how long have you been at Project Chimps? Which group did you come over with?
I've been here a little over 2 years. I started December 2 years ago, so it's March now. So yeah.
Now,
Okay.
Are you native to Blue Ridge, or where are you from originally?
No. I moved here 3 years ago, and I moved during COVID. My husband works job is offshore, so flights to get across country were getting hard. We're from the Pacific Northwest, and we moved during COVID so he could drive to work instead of flying because flights were becoming unreliable.
Right.
So COVID brought us here.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
I mean, at least it did something for us, right?
Right.
Now, Ima and I have traveled in that area of the country in the Pacific Northwest. I was looking for chimps up there. I couldn't find any. Have you ever found any up there?
No. I found killer whales, though.
I have seen those. They're amazing.
Yes, they are.
We also found vampires because we stopped in Forks.
Yes, we were in Forks, Washington.
Yes, I've been there. Yes,
it was a very twinkly place.
Yes, it is a very twinkly place. Um,
Yes. Oh my goodness. Now, Holly, when you came at first, did you come to work in the position you're in now?
I
And what is
did.
it? And can you
Yeah.
describe a little more about exactly what that is?
Sure. I'm the digital content coordinator, and I have a background in filmmaking and photography. I have a bachelor's in filmmaking, digital media. I've done a lot of trainings in social media, and I've done that for other organizations. And I also have worked at a photography magazine and other media outlets. So that's my thing. And it seemed to fall right in my lap that Project Chimps was looking for somebody to do all that. And I applied and I was lucky to get the job.
That's fabulous. And we were
Yeah.
lucky too, weren't we? Yes. So are the chimps. Oh, you are inspiring people. Alyssa and Dan have decided to move to Georgia and volunteer based on that. Or guys, we even have actual job opportunities available at Project
We
Chimps right now.
do.
Yes. In fact, quite a number of opportunities. It's a good time if you'd like to join the team. We have a lot of opportunities for caregivers and caregiver aides. We have opportunities for event coordinators and educators. We have opportunities for administrative help, executive assistants. We're looking for a vet if you happen to be qualified. We've got opportunities, so check us out. We're on Indeed, by the way. Yes, we are. Yeah. So, maybe you'd like to try one of those positions. Now, the positions, I noticed Alyssa's comment. Unfortunately, most of the positions we have available right now are not remote. So you would have to be somewhat close to the Blue Ridge area so you can commute. So come on down, meet the chimps, help us with our field trips, help us educate the people, whatever it might be. And if you can't do that, give us your money. Yeah. Okay. Now, Holly, what are some of your best moments? And you already talked about celebration, so we understand with the chimps. I'm thinking something more unexpected, unusual. What are some of the best moments, or one of the best moments you've had since you've been at Project Chimps as the digital content coordinator?
I think well, I've told this story before, but it's still one of my favorites. I was at Project Chimps just a couple months. It was just becoming spring, and
Right.
Harriet, I was watching Harriet at the window, and I actually thought it was Sheena at first because Sheena was staying out after hours. She wasn't going back into her villa. And so it was early morning. I didn't think they had let the chimps out yet, so I thought it was just Sheena at the window. But then I realized later it was Harriet, because I'm not good at identifying the chimps by just looking at them. I'm getting a little bit better at it, but I don't trust my judgment of who's who. It's very difficult unless you work with them up close in the villas on a daily basis. So anyway, I found out it was Harriet at the window, and Harriet was there, and she put her hand up. So I put my hand up to the window, and we touched like this through the glass,
Of course.
not actually touching, because we don't do that. And as she just looked right into my eyes, it was as if when I was looking into her eyes, it was like looking deep into her soul. And she was just such a lovely creature, just gazing at me. And it was just such a special, quiet moment that I'll always remember. And I got it captured on picture. I think I should write a blog about it or something. I think that would be fun to share. I've put it on social media a few times, so look back in our account. I don't have the picture to draw up here. I was looking for it. No, it's not in here. But yeah, that was a very special moment. Another thing that I really enjoyed doing at Project Chimps was hiking the chimp trails. And I wrote a blog about what it's like for each trail. That we have the yellow trail, the white trail, and the nature trail. And I have 2 dogs. One you saw earlier, Milo, who was
Milo.
instructed. Him and Cooper and me and my husband walked the chimp trails, and we've done each one to get an idea of how long it takes with dogs, how hard it is with dogs, and what what the future plans for some of the lengths of the trail is. For instance, the white trail, I think, recently got some more handrails that it didn't have before on the steeper, cliffy sections. So that's good. And they've made things a little bit easier with more switchbacks and stuff like that. So, yeah, so that was fun too.
Yeah, and that brings up a point to our earlier discussion. The volunteers maintain our trails
They
and add
do.
elements like that. Yeah, and Kathryn not only organizes the volunteers, but she goes out on those trails and helps them do that.
She does.
Yeah, all of our employees are just kind of incredible, and our volunteers, of course, are just amazing. Since they're not even getting paid for that. No, they just go out and enjoy it. Yeah.
They do a lot of hard work. Yes.
Yeah.
We dug some of the trails out and pulled the trees, and the worst is all the prickly vines things that you've got to be very careful because you stab your hands when you're pulling them out.
Oh, yes. Very, very. So Holly, that's wonderful. You've had some great experiences. We just interact so well with our staff and with our volunteers because, we keep saying it, but Ima and Jolene, we are also volunteers there and we love it to death. I've worked on some of those trails too, and I really enjoy it. Not too often because, it's steep. Yeah. But I like to get up there occasionally. It's fun. And especially when the hiking trail volunteer group is out, Miss Kathryn and Miss Tracy and Kristen and, of course, Marty, who has really been instrumental in all of our trails. We have such a good group of volunteers that we like to be out there with whenever we get the chance. Yeah.
Well, that's because we go to get a beer afterwards.
Yes, that doesn't hurt at all. Yeah. When we go into town and have beers after a volunteer time, that makes it extra special. Extra special. Yeah. Yeah. And that's why we really love Kathryn, because she organizes that part too. Yeah. So that's what makes her dear to us. Indeed. Oh, Miss Holly, that is so wonderful. Is there anything else you would like to share with our group about working up there at Project Chimps?
Yeah, I sometimes get volunteers to help with photography. If you're into photography and want to see chimps, this is a chance to see them and go some places on the rooftops where you might not normally get to go on a tour to see chimps. And you can help me put together a celebration video, or, we also have photography workshops once in a while, and I think we have one coming up actually. I think it's at the end of the month. Actually, I have to look that up. But check that out on our website, and I'll be there at the photography workshop, and we can meet. And there's always, if you want to volunteer and you have a skill in photography or interested, help out.
Yes, I think that's great. Yeah, because whatever skill you have, there's somewhere that we can use it at Project Chimps. Now, Holly, you teased a little bit about a celebration video that you filmed and that our volunteers made happen. Can we see that?
Yes, I'm going to bring it up right now.
Oh, wonderful! And which celebration is this? Oh,
this is the African one.
Oh, yes, yes.
We're frequently asked here at Project Chimps why we cannot release these chimps into Africa. The reason is they were born here in captivity, and they've lived their entire lives in cages in science labs until they came here to Project Chimps. When a chimp is raised by its own mother and its group mates, they learn what to eat, what is poisonous, what things they can take in the environment, and they also learn about predators. Predators that would kill them if they lived in the wild. Our chimps don't have those skills. It's not instinctive. And so if we were to release them back into Africa, they would die due to starvation and probably being killed by predators.
This is African peanut soup.
Mmm.
And it has sweet potatoes, onions. This is a little fig smoothie bite. This is a banana muffin, black-eyed pea fritters. And we also have a lime cake. We're going to break into little pieces. So these will be all of the items that I'll be spreading out throughout the habitat.
Oh, they're adorable. Look. What a good time. Oh, so adorable. Oh my goodness. It looks like they were real impressed with the elephant and the giraffe, though. Yeah.
But then, Holly, all these are on the YouTube channel as well.
Yes, if you check out our YouTube channel, all the celebration videos are there, and they're all thematic. And we've got one for Valentine's Day. We have several for Thanksgiving, and all sorts of other holidays and themes.
Oh, yes. Oh, and Alyssa, I agree. What they were feeding him for that night, that did sound delicious. I would have been happy to try it myself. Peanut soup. Oh, that sounds lovely.
It smelled really good too.
Yes, yes, yes. All of it. It just sounds amazing.
No,
I'm so happy that those chimps get those nice celebrations every once in a while. Just make the day a little extra special. And I'm sorry to hear that you make them very anxious about it when you show up too.
Well, that's her car horn. Goes, "Awooga, awooga."
Ooh, that'd be fun to get a car horn like that.
It sounds just like the dinner bell, yeah. Or it does now, at any rate. Oh, okay. Well, Holly, I guess we better do that last game of bingo. Yeah, I'm sure some of them are waiting for it. What's our fabulous prize for our second
Yeah,
game?
I'm bringing it up right now.
I wonder what it could be. I'm not sure I know what it
Low
is.
level is
Yes.
registered. Their child is registered for the 5K.
Yes, I saw. We've got some of our participants are going to be at the 5K. Fabulous. Oh, look what you get. The Leo keychain. So that's our own Leo with the Project Chimps logo right near him. That's him there. Yes, you get a keepsake of Leo. So that is our prize for this second game. Once again, if you don't get what you want, you're going to have to come by the gift shop because these are not available on our store. So you got to come get them. Or, like I mentioned to Alyssa earlier, if you're just desperate for something, get in contact with us. We can probably figure out how to get it to you. Or, just come up to an event. That's always the best way. Always the best way. Okay, Holly, let's get started on our next game. So that's you, Ima. I guess you better give us a number or two.
Your first ball is G52.
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 G52. Okay,
Your
G52.
next ball is G49.
G49. G49. Okay.
One more.
Yeah, why not? We're just getting started. Let's do it.
And your next ball is O63.
O63. Now, Holly, I was going to talk about Babs. Have you got any good things with Babs in it?
Yeah, hold on. I think I do.
Okay. No, not that Babs. No. This is a different Babs. This is Babs, whose birthday is on the 24th, everybody. Yeah, her birthday is on the 24th. 1996 she was born. So she's a bit older, which is not surprising when you realize that she is the high-ranking female in her group in Harmony. Yeah, it's that high-ranking. I think she's a general. Yeah.
So I have a video of Babs,
great.
LB, and Harley climbing in the habitats. So
Oh, wonderful. We never get tired of seeing the chimps on video. I don't think. Oh my goodness, adorable. The three girls. And you notice, Holly, they're on that wonderful platform built by volunteers.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Yeah. So there's all kinds of things they do for us at Project Chimps. We do for us at Project Chimps. Oh, that's wonderful. So that's Babs. Now, I mentioned that Babs is a high-ranking, or as her caregivers say, she is large and in charge. She is the biggest female in her group as well. So she earned her rank as top female by appeasing all the males in her group and keeping the little girls in line, which I guess if you're Babs, that's all the girls, right? Oh, look at her. You can tell. Babs means business. Yes, you can. You can tell. And her friend Sky and LB was with her in that video. They really do come to her rescue as needed, or have her back if necessary, or just hang out with her and have a good time. Oh, hello, Babs. You're adorable. I love you. Okay. So Babs never lets them forget who's top dog, and she'll often steal food right out of LB's mouth. Yeah, because friends don't let friends eat food that they want. That's right. I've not tried that myself, but and I'm not going to either. No.
You've had your hands bitten a couple times or two.
Yes, but usually by the dog, not by my friends. So that's Babs for you. And by the way, Babs has a special request for her birthday. She's a big fan of grape juice. Yeah, so we mentioned that they like juice a lot, but she really prefers the grape juice. And again, no sugar added. Let's keep her off the diabetes list. Absolutely. Babs Means Business is the next sequel in the Planet of the Apes series. Thank you, Dan. Yeah. We don't let them watch Planet of the Apes, by the way. We don't want any ideas getting out there. No. Okay, Ima, I think they need some balls.
Your next ball is G58.
G58.
Your next ball is I-21.
I-21. I-21. Let's give him one more. Let's give him one more.
And your next ball is G50.
G50. Well, all right. Well, I hope a lot of you are ready to win that wonderful Leo keychain. And just to make sure that you get what you'd like, don't forget, even though some of these items aren't available on our store, there's lots of other Project Chimp swag you can get there. So if you're just feeling the need for some souvenirs, check out the shop, or as we keep saying, just show up. Show up. Yeah. You know what's coming next month? Chimps Rock. That is correct. It's Chimps Rock. Now, I noticed a comment earlier that said people would have to borrow a child so they could come to our Chimp or Treat event or our Chimps Rock event. We don't make you do that. Now, it is designed for kids, but we don't stop people from coming to see it. Look, you get to paint rocks. And I didn't say pound rocks. I said paint rocks. Yeah. Oh, and look, you go on tours and you see the chimps. Yes, you do. Look at all those kids just meeting all those chimps. It's fabulous. It's a great way to go. So Chimps Rock is coming up next month if you missed the 5K at the end of this month. And then the following month, because we just have a lot going on, you can also come to our Discovery Days. And that's just a standard day to do tours. Chimps Rock is more fun, really, because you can paint. And you don't have to be a kid to paint. You can paint rocks if you want to. Oh, look.
And don't you get to take a rock with you?
You do get to take. You can have your rock, or you can take another rock and leave yours behind for somebody. So that's fun. There's Candy Ritter. She's one of our fabulous volunteers also. And she's talking about different facial expressions on chimpanzee. Yes, some of them like to make faces at you. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And some of us make faces back. Yeah, yeah. Oh, look. Somebody came over to see the group. Somebody came over to see the chimps. Oh. Now, our chimps like to interact with the humans, so we never guarantee you're going to see a chimp when you do a tour, because we don't make them do the things that they don't want to do. But the reality is they're kind of fascinated to see you. So more often than not, some of them are going to come over and see what you're up to. So that's why I like to run those tours. As a volunteer, I like to take people around. Yep. Okay, you know what we need to do now? Give them another ball. Yeah.
Your next ball
Drink your cocktails.
B7.
B7.
Well,
B7.
And afterwards, I have to take these back to the tiki bar.
Yes. Now, the tiki bar is in Hawaii, but we don't mind. We go there whenever we need to and check it out. Mm-hmm. No, really?
Bingo?
I don't know.
Hold on. Yes, we got a bingo.
Alyssa, did you bingo? Yeah. That's just not fair. That's okay, Alyssa. Let us know if Ima's reading that correctly. But while we're waiting for Alyssa to verify, let me tell you about Anna. She's also a birthday chimp, and we don't want her to miss out. No, because Anna was born on the 12th, also last Tuesday, but actually in 1996. But yes. Oh, yes, Alyssa did have bingo. Well, Alyssa, just hold your horses for a minute. Let's talk about Anna. Now, Anna has transitioned well to living in her new group of males and females. She is high-ranking and is one of the most intelligent chimps at the sanctuary. Now, her intelligence shows best, I can't read some days, with her political and social savvy. Now, you know what that means, right? That means Anna can get what she wants from her mates. Yes, she knows how to manipulate at mealtime and get what she wants. Me too, Anna. Me too. Okay. Now, sometimes she forages, sometimes she steals, sometimes she just finds food that the others drop. She's not against whatever she needs to do. And she's really recognizable. You noticed in the photo that we just saw, she has a much lighter complexion on the face. So that's how our caregivers can often pick her out. There she is. See how she's a little bit lighter around the face? Yeah. Yep. So that makes it a little bit easier. Now, if you want to know what Anna would love to get for her birthday, you're going to be surprised, because it's not juice and it's not nuts. No, what Anna would like for her birthday is tablecloths. Yeah. Apparently she's a caterer. I don't know. No, she likes our polyester tablecloths, but she doesn't use them on her table. She likes to wear them like a blanket or a hood, because many of our chimps like those things, the blankets and the tablecloths and whatnot. either to wrap up and nest in or just to play in. And Anna has a preference for the polyester tablecloths over a blanket. So those are on our wish list, not surprisingly. So absolutely check that out. She's not our only chimp that prefers those. I think maybe they're a little warmer than some of our blankets, or maybe they just feel different on their skin, and that's why they like them. I've heard from her caregivers that sometimes Anna will wear these over her whole body while she's wandering around in the habitat. And she has to just kind of lift it up and peek so that she doesn't run into trees or, giraffes or elephants. Yeah. So she's a silly little girl like so many of our chimps, and we're so glad for that. Good job, Alyssa. Congratulations on your bingo. And I did see a note from Dan that we should send an autographed photo along with their prizes. Well, we might be able to do that. We'll see if we can make that happen. Or maybe we'll make you wait until next time you win or when you come up. But we'll see what we can do. And we'll definitely get those gifts off to you. Now, I do have to wonder if Dan and Alyssa both won. What are the rest of you doing? We can't let one household win everything. Oh, yeah, you guys got to get into it. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you so much for that. Now, Holly, I understand you might have one more fabulous video for us. Did we want to end with that?
Let's see.
Or is there anything else we have not told these people they need to know about?
We got the 5K next weekend. We've got Chimps Rock coming up. And
next month, yes.
Chimps Rock is on April 13 and 14. I have the links in chat, so if you want to learn more or register, you can go there, or projectchimps.org/events. Chimpcation, where you volunteer, but it's a vacation at the sanctuary, is April 15th through 19th. So check that out too. And then Discovery Days is May 18 and 19. It's all at Project.
Oh, I know what we didn't mention.
What's that? Interns. Yes.
That's another way to help. Yeah. So especially if you don't live close, but you're really excited, there are a couple other ways to help. You can come to Chimpcation. So that's a special 1 week thing where you come and you basically volunteer for a full week while you stay in the area. And we help make that happen so that you can be fully engaged for that week. But you can also be an intern. And that means that just what it sounds like, you can come and help out with the caregivers as an intern, or you can even come and intern under Holly doing photography and doing video, or you can intern in our administrative cabin or in our gift shop, but you can come to us and stay with us. Now, we have a huge intern period coming up in May. I believe that one is fully booked. We got a lot of wonderful interns apply, but there are others coming up all the time. We have fall and winter periods coming up where we take interns. Now, I know a lot of you think, oh, interns, that's for college kids that are trying to find out what they want to do in life. And so they try different companies. And that's true. And many of our interns are of that age. However, we have had interns of older ages as well. Yes, sometimes much older, right? So even Alyssa and Dan could come. Yeah, it's not a problem. Yeah, you can intern, but you just got to check it out. So thanks. And I'm gonna echo what Tom said. Thanks for all everybody does for our chimps. And Bingo Buddies, you're part of that group as well. Thank you for what you do. Continue to get the word out. Yeah, tell your friends, have them join Bingo. Okay, Holly, did you want to take us out with a lovely video?
Yes, I'll do a commercial.
Oh, yay!
Here we go.
I'm ready. Bye, everybody. Thank you. Oh,
also in our housewares section, our chimp aerator fits right on the end of your wine bottle for as long as it's full, and then you move it to the next one. It's fabulous. Come by to our gift shop and try it out.